It's Unforgiven. Cena and Edge are going to war in their TLC match. The WWE Championship is on the line. Both men are going back and forth on the ladder. Cena looks to put away Edge. Cena grabs Edge, gets him up on his shoulders, looks, and he nails it with a massive super FU off the ladder through a table. Cena climbs the ladder and grabs the WWE Championship. And a few weeks later on Raw, he would be on the show, and he is looking for more challengers to step up.
After beating Edge at Unforgiven and getting back my title, I'm ready for what's next. Anyone who wants a shot can step up and challenge me. You want some, come get some.
Cena is looking for some competition, but the McMahons, who were brutally defeated at Unforgiven inside Hell in a Cell by D-Generation X, they're bruised and battered, but they have interrupted John Cena, and they have found their guy to take down Cena. Vince says they have found someone to stand by their side to take the title off of Cena. It's the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga. He's just coming off of a big win against Kane at Unforgiven, and he's assaulting the WWE Champion. Umaga's going crazy. Umaga is going wild. The McMahons watch this, and they are satisfied, and Umaga hits him with a massive hip attack in the corner. He gets Cena up, and he demolishes Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. Umaga gets John Cena up to his feet. He grabs Cena, and he nails it with a vicious Samoan spike. Umaga is coming after Cena and the WWE Championship. Umaga has been hand-selected by Vince McMahon, but it's D-Generation X. They're coming to try and help, but they are cut off by Chris Masters. Chris Masters is helping out the McMahons and Umaga. He stands by their side, and he nails both D-Generation X members with massive spine busters on the outside. Chris Masters and Umaga put the absolute beat down on Cena and DX. And the McMahons get on the mic, and they explain that this is the new version of the Corporation. The Corporation is back, and this time, they may be here to stay. Over the next few weeks, Umaga and John Cena would engage in vicious brawls back and forth. Umaga would destroy John Cena any moment that he got. He takes Cena backstage and throws him, tosses him right through a table, and then lands a massive splash off the ledge, landing on Cena. And then the next week, Chris Masters and Umaga and the Corporation initiate an attack on DX. He locks in the Master Lock on Shawn Michaels, forcing him to watch as Umaga lands a massive splash, putting Triple H out of commission for the foreseeable future. And Shawn Michaels can't do anything about it because he's locked in the Master Lock. Triple H is down, and the Corporation have made their stand. It's Cyber Sunday. The match is official. Cena defends the WWE Championship against Umaga, and the fans get to choose the stipulation. The stipulation they have chose is a last man standing match. WWE Championship on the line, and these two brutalize each other. Weapons are used. It gets vicious. It's so chaotic. Umaga and Cena have been tearing each other apart for weeks. Umaga's had Cena's number. Can he become champion here tonight? He takes Cena, and he lawn darts him right into the ring post. Later on in the match, the turnbuckle gets exposed, and Umaga gets smashed head first by John Cena right in there. Cena's going crazy. He grabs some steel steps and hits it right up between the eyes of Umaga, and then throws the steel steps at him like he's a piece of garbage. But in the climax of the match, Umaga's looking for a Samoan spike. Cena looks to get him up, but Umaga may be too heavy. Umaga punches him, but then Cena gets him up with the FU, but no, Umaga resists. Umaga resists, and he gets out of it. And Umaga looks, and he nails Cena with a massive Samoan spike. He gets Cena up on the announce table, and Umaga looks to go to the top rope. Oh no, not this. He looks, and he lands a massive splash through the table. And the ref counts all the way to 10. And Umaga does it. He counts to 10. Umaga is the new WWE Champion here at Cyber Sunday. The next night on Raw, Umaga makes his way to the ring for a celebration with the championship. Umaga hits his pose. He has the sacred Ula Fala with him, and he's also being managed by none other than Armando Alejandro Estrada. And Umaga is celebrating in the ring, to discuss what's next. Armando Estrada gets on the mic to talk for him.
Todos escúchenme. Everybody listen. To me. ¿Qué pasa, los lupacos? My name is Armando Alejandro Estrada. And tonight, I got something special for you. Umaga!
But then, all of a sudden, from the crowd, John Cena hits the ring, and he's not done. He's got unfinished business with Umaga. He wants his rematch. He assaults Umaga. Then he gets in the face of Estrada. Estrada tries to strike him, but it's not enough. Cena lands a FU on Armando Estrada. And he's going crazy. He wants his rematch for the championship. He gets Umaga up on his shoulders. He sets up FU through the announcer's table to the WWE Champion. The next week, he's on the mic.
I want my rematch at Survivor Series, and I'm beating everybody's ass until I get it.
Cena wants his rematch, and he wants it at the next pay-per-view at Survivor Series, but then the corporation interrupts him, and they would make a challenge. If Cena wants a title shot, he's going to have to beat Team McMahon at Survivor Series. The challenge is made for an elimination match, but only if he can find some tag partners. But he does indeed get some help, and he gets help in the form of Shawn Michaels, who is from DX, who's looking for some vengeance on behalf of himself and Triple H, and none other than ECW's Bobby Lashley. It should be interesting, and the match is made official. An Elimination Survivor Series traditional tag match at the pay-per-view. If Team Cena wins, Cena gets a title shot against Umaga at the following pay-per-view, and if Team Cena loses, then Cena can't compete for the WWE title for as long as Umaga is WWE Champion. When we get to the pay-per-view, it's Masters, Umaga, and Shane McMahon versus Michaels, Cena, and Lashley. In the climax of the match, Masters locks in the Master Lock on John Cena, but Cena escapes. Cena gets out of it, and he's able to hit Chris Masters with a massive FU. He gets the pinfall victory, eliminating Chris Masters. And then Shane McMahon would be locking a triangle choke on Michaels, but Michaels would be able to escape. He would then rise back to his feet and get hit with a sweet chin music. Michaels would go for the pinfall, and he would be able to get a successful pinfall victory, eliminating Shane McMahon. Then Shawn Michaels looks to land a sweet chin music on the WWE Champion Umaga. He looks to get it. Can he nail it? But Umaga moves out the way, and he gets Shawn Michaels, and he elevates him in the air and hits him with a massive Samoan spike. The WWE Champion pins Shawn Michaels, ref counts, and Umaga gets a massive elimination. It's down to Cena and Lashley for Team Cena, and Umaga's left all alone. There's 3 left, but Umaga's the only one for his team. He and John Cena trade back and forth. They've been through so much during their rivalry. Cena eventually gets the better of him, rolls through, kick to the gut. He's able to muscle up Umaga, hits him with the FU. All Cena has to do is cover him. All Cena has to do, he gets up though, and all of a sudden, the unthinkable happens. Lashley turns his back on John Cena. Lashley spears Cena and helps Umaga. What is going on? What is this about? Umaga hits him with the spike. And then Umaga's able to cover him. And thanks to Lashley, Umaga wins. Team Umaga wins. Cena can't compete for the title for the rest of the year as long as Umaga's champion. And we would find out on the following ECW why Lashley did what he did as he joined the corporation. He would face CM Punk, the ECW champion, for the championship on the following ECW. In the climax of the match, Punk would try and get the better of Bobby Lashley. He Irish whips him into the corner, then hits him with that signature knee, and then hits him with the running bulldog. And you know what's next? CM Punk starts to set up. He's looking for the GTS. Can he retain the ECW title? But all of a sudden, Vince McMahon distracts the referee, and then Umaga slides in the WWE champion. No, not like this. And he hits him with the vicious Samoan spike, giving Bobby Lashley the advantage. Lashley recovers and gets Punk with the spear. Lashley's able to pin Punk and become the ECW champion. Lashley has sold his soul to the corporation to become ECW champion, and now the corporation is as strong as ever before. The following Raw, the corporation are asking what's next for Umaga in his title reign, when all of a sudden, it's Kane, the Big Red Machine. Remember, they have history. Kane and Umaga had their match at Unforgiven. Kane's not done yet. He wants a title shot next, and he heads right for the corporation, and he goes to war, and he battles all of them. He doesn't care. Kane is unhinged. Umaga escapes, but Estrada and Masters takes a double choke slam. Kane challenges Umaga. The match is made official. It'll all go down at New Year's Revolution 2007. Kane sends a message to Umaga. It all goes down. The first pay-per-view of the new year in 2007. New Year's Revolution. WWE Championship on the line. No disqualification match. They get crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Kane and Umaga go to war. Kane hits him with a stop sign. A good variety of weapons are used in this matchup. Umaga gets taken down with a stop sign. And then a light tube even gets brought into the mix. But then Umaga brings in a door. Massive powerbomb through the door. Umaga is unhinged. Then they set up a flaming table. Umaga heads to the top. And he hits Kane with an avalanche Samoan drop through the table. Holy shit. Kane goes through the flaming table. Then Umaga gets him back up. Massive Samoan spike, which is enough to keep the Big Red Machine down. Umaga retains the WWE Championship at New Year's Revolution, but that's not the only thing that happens on this night. Later on in the main event, a number one contenders elimination chamber match happens. It's down to Jeff Hardy and Edge. Jeff Hardy climbs a pod, and he jumps and nails Edge with a massive body splash off the pod, and he's able to get a victory, and Jeff Hardy becomes the number one contender for the Royal Rumble. But on the following Raw, Jeff Hardy would get a warm-up match against the corporation's Chris Masters. He's locked in the Master Lock. It's locked in tight. The man is trying to get a submission victory over Hardy, but Hardy's able to escape. He gets out of it, and he goes at Chris Masters, looks, and nails it with a massive twist of fate. And then Jeff Hardy goes to the top, looking for that Swanton Bomb. Can he hit it? And yes, he does. He covers Chris Masters and gets a massive victory heading into the Royal Rumble. But then all of a sudden, on the big screen, it's shown backstage Umaga has attacked and assaulted Matt Hardy. He shoves the hood of that car right into the back of Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy is forced to look on the big screen as Umaga takes the fight and the brutal beatdown on Matt Hardy. And then Matt Hardy gets driven skull first into the window. Umaga leaves the crime scene, but Jeff Hardy has seen enough. He looks to go help and aid his friend Matt Hardy, his brother. He's too late though. The damage has already been done. And then Jeff Hardy would win another match the next week, and Umaga would try to orchestrate an attack, but Jeff Hardy was 2 steps ahead. He's able to counter, and he nails Umaga clothesline over the top rope. Heading into the Royal Rumble, Umaga loses momentum, and Jeff Hardy gains it all. What's going to happen at the Rumble? At the Rumble, it goes down. Hardy and Umaga, WWE Championship on the line. Jeff Hardy was able to become number one contender. He throws everything he has at Umaga, doing suicide dives, whisper in the winds, all these aerial assaults. He starts to make his comeback. He's truly putting on a good fight. He's taking the fight to the Samoan bulldozer, and he's setting up. He then goes. He looks for the twist of fate, but Umaga counters. Umaga's just too much. He's too big. Massive Samoan drop. Umaga is too much. He's too strong, and he nails him with the Samoan spike. But Umaga, that's not enough for him. The Samoan bulldozer is enraged. He's snapped. He goes to the top and lands a massive body splash. All that weight falling down on the charismatic Enigma, and it's enough to keep him down as Umaga retains the championship here at the Royal Rumble. Heading into WrestleMania, who can stop this man? And then later on in the night, main event, Royal Rumble match. The last three, John Cena, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Three of the very best in the business today. The top three stars as HBK lands a super kick. The sweet chin music on Undertaker. But then Vince McMahon makes his presence felt. Vince McMahon's here, and then Shane McMahon interferes. No, damn it, not this way. Eliminates Shawn Michaels. The McMahons have screwed over Shawn Michaels again. They are still salty over what Shawn Michaels did to them last year at WrestleMania 22. But then the last two are in the ring. Taker and Cena, the two biggest stars in the company today. Cena looks for an FU to eliminate Undertaker, but Taker counters. Taker reverses, and he looks to take the fight to John Cena. He grabs John Cena. The dead man looks to edge his ticket to WrestleMania, and he throws Cena out. Undertaker is going to WrestleMania, and he throws out the challenge. He selects the Animal Batista. Cena still doesn't get his title shot, and on the next episode of Raw, the Corporation are gloating. They're rubbing it in the face of Cena, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. All of a sudden, speaking of Shawn Michaels hits the scene, and he's looking to get some vengeance. He goes right at the Corporation. He wastes no time. This is personal. This dates back all those months ago when they took out Triple H. And now Shawn Michaels is trying to get some vengeance. He walks right up. He wants him some Mr. McMahon. But then Lashley and Umaga put a stop to that. They assault Michaels before he can get to Vince. It's a 2-on-1 attack all of a sudden. It's CM Punk. He's back from ECW. He wants his championship back. He hits the scene, hits the ring, and he helps out Shawn Michaels. He goes right at the Corporation. CM Punk looking to make a name for himself in this company ever since joining ECW, debuting. And he goes at Umaga and Lashley. He helps out Shawn Michaels. And the challenge is made. He evens the score. The match is made at No Way Out. Shawn Michaels and CM Punk versus Lashley and Umaga. If Michaels and Punk win, they will get title shots at WrestleMania 23. And they also will allow Shawn Michaels to be able to pick the stipulation. We get to No Way Out. It's Umaga and Lashley against CM Punk and Shawn Michaels cosplaying as DX. I guess CM Punk's going to have a little bit of fun there. But in the climax of the match, Umaga and Lashley are so dominant. They take the fight to Punk and Michaels, but Michaels dodges a spear. He's able to get out of the spear and hits him with a crucifix. But then Punk is going at Lashley. Punk goes off the ropes, but Lashley catches him with a massive power slam. Lashley is so strong. He's a strong member of the Corporation. Then Punk gets hit with the running hip attack. Umaga looks for Samoan Spike, but Michaels gets out of it, nails the flying elbow onto him, knocks him down. At the climax of the match, Michaels moves out the way, and Lashley inadvertently hits Umaga with the spear. Umaga rolls out. Lashley's accidentally hit his teammate with a spear. And then Michaels out of nowhere is able to capitalize, rolls up Lashley. Can he get it? And yes, Michaels and Punk are going to WrestleMania. They get their title matches. They've done it. Lashley and Umaga and the Corporation may be falling apart here. Miscommunication led to their loss. And now Shawn Michaels is able to pick the stipulation at WrestleMania 23. The next week on Raw, Shawn Michaels is in the ring and he's about to announce the stipulation against Umaga at WrestleMania 23.
Your match with me, Umaga, will be the same match I had with Vince last year at WrestleMania 22. A no-holds-barred match for the WWE title. Umaga, I'm going to kick your teeth down your throat.
It's made official. WrestleMania 23, Michaels and Umaga for the WWE Championship. No-holds-barred match. The same match that Michaels fought Vince in last year at WrestleMania 22. And over the coming weeks, Umaga and Michaels would brawl. The two sets of champions and challengers would brawl on the road to WrestleMania, and things would get intense. Over on ECW, Punk and Lashley would brawl in their lead up to their match at WrestleMania 23. Things would get absolutely crazy in the parking lot. It's called the Land of the Extreme for a reason. They start to use the car to their advantage, but Lashley's able to counter as Punk was looking to use the car. But then Lashley would grab Punk. He would get the upper hand, and he would smash CM Punk right into the trunk of the car. Then he would open the trunk and smash the trunk right into his arm. It's WrestleMania 23 live in Detroit, Michigan. 10-man Money in the Bank ladder match. Mr. Kennedy and King Booker are battling on top of the ladder. These two are one step closer to becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. One of these guys is going to do it. All of a sudden, Kennedy stares, and he grabs at King Booker, and he nails it with a massive, super swinging neckbreaker off the top of the ladder. Kennedy makes his way back up the ladder, and he grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase. Mr. Kennedy becomes Mr. Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 23. And later on in the night, it's CM Punk and Lashley. ECW Championship on the line. Very personal battle. Punk is looking for that ECW title that he was screwed out of all those months ago by the corporation. Bobby Lashley lands a power slam on the straight edge savior. Is that it? Is he able to get the win? But no, Punk is able to kick out. And then later on in the matchup, Punk hits him with that signature bulldog. He looks to get a win. He covers him. Can he get it? Ref counts. But no, it's not enough. Lashley kicks out. And then Punk gets him up for a GTS, but Lashley counters. He kicks him in the gut, and Lashley gets him up and nails it with the Dominator. That's gotta be it. Is it it? Ref counts. But no. Punk kicks out. And then all of a sudden, CM Punk is distracted. Vince McMahon, damn it, Vince, looking to interfere and cause a distraction. All of a sudden, Lashley looks, and he accidentally spears Vince off the apron. Punk ducks, and then he gets Lashley up, and he nails it with a massive GTS. Punk goes for the cover. Ref counts. Can he do it? Yes, he does. Punk regains his ECW Championship. A new star has been born here at WrestleMania 23. Punk now leads the Land of Extreme through the rest of 2007. The question is, can Shawn Michaels do the same later on in the night? It's time for the main event. WWE Championship on the line. The number one contender, Shawn Michaels. He's been going through hell this year, and he goes up against the reigning WWE Champion, the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga, managed by Armando Alejandro Estrada. WWE title on the line. These two are about to go to war. Shawn Michaels is trying to take the big man down. He's taking the fight. He's the showstopper, but he gets nailed with a Samoan drop. Umaga may be too much for him, but Shawn Michaels hits him with a flying moonsault on the outside. Shawn Michaels style, putting on a clinic. It is a no-holds-barred match, no-holds-barred rules, no DQ. And Umaga gets landed, pushed through a table by Shawn Michaels. But then Umaga hits a back suplex on the trash can. And then Armando Estrada gets involved. It's no DQ, so Shawn can't do anything about it. This pisses Shawn Michaels off, understandably so. He's so mad that he's able to land a sweet chin music on Armando Estrada, taking him out of the match. But then he gets back into the ring. Oh no, Umaga's recovered off the distraction, hits him with the chair, goes to the top. Oh no, not this. That massive splash, all that weight falling onto the showstopper. Is that it? Can Umaga do it? But no, Shawn Michaels kicks out. He stays in it. The showstopper is still in it. Umaga looks for the Samoan spike, but then Shawn Michaels, he's looking to get a comeback into this matchup, takes the fight to Umaga, gets the big man up, massive scoop slam, and then Shawn Michaels goes to the top. You know what's coming next. Classic HBK here at WrestleMania. The flying elbow drop onto the heart of Umaga. And now Shawn Michaels is looking for the sweet chin music, but all of a sudden, Bobby Lashley from out of nowhere. But wait a minute, it's CM Punk. He's back from earlier tonight, and he's helping out Shawn Michaels. Here comes the cavalry, looking to take out Bobby Lashley. Lashley looking to help out the corporation, trying to destroy the dreams of Shawn Michaels of becoming champion again. But CM Punk is able to even the score and takes out Bobby Lashley. It's a great moment. Michaels is looking for the sweet chin music again, but now it's Chris Masters, damn it. The corporation will not allow Shawn Michaels to win. Chris Masters interfering. And remember, it's no DQ. Hold on. Here comes the cavalry again. John Cena. He's here to help out. He's here to help HBK because HBK helped him out all those months ago. John Cena's here, and he's looking to even the score once again. He goes right at the masterpiece. He sets up a table. He gets the masterpiece up on his shoulders. John Cena is going crazy. F you through the announcer's table. John Cena helps out Shawn Michaels. This is great. And then Michaels looks for a third time, looking for the sweet chin music. But now Shane McMahon. Now Shane McMahon. Damn it. Shane McMahon. The corporation is hell-bent on making Shawn Michaels' life a living hell. Oh my, it's Triple H. He's back. He's making his return and he has a sledgehammer. He's making a beeline for Shane McMahon and he hits him with the sledgehammer. Triple H, longtime friend, D-Generation X member, helping out Shawn Michaels, evening the score again. Shane McMahon gets taken out by Triple H. Shawn Michaels looking for a sweet chin again, but damn it, Vince McMahon. This sick son of a bitch, Vince McMahon. Still looking for vengeance from WrestleMania 22. Interfering against Shawn Michaels. This is despicable. But then Michaels stares at him and hits him with a low blow. Yeah, get Vince. That's what Vince gets. This sick, vile son of a bitch gets what's coming for him. Sweet chin music to the boss. Shawn Michaels hits him with a sweet chin. And he grabs Vince and he throws him out the ring like the piece of garbage that he is. But Shawn Michaels, don't turn around. Don't turn around. And Umaga, no, off the distraction. Not this way, Samoa and Spike. That's gotta be it. No, not this way. Is that it? But no. Michaels stays in it. HBK stays in it. Umaga sets up the announce table. Massive splash, but HBK moves out the way. HBK moves out the way, avoiding impact. Umaga crashes through the table. Michaels gets him back in the ring. Michaels sets up a table just like Mania 22. Elbow through the table off the ladder. Just like he did to Vince McMahon last year at Mania Chicago. At Mania 22. He sets up. HBK looks for it and he kicks Umaga's teeth down his throat. He gets up. He looks. He covers Umaga. Ref counts. Is that it? And yes, it is. Michaels overcomes the odds. He defies the odds. Michaels dethrones Umaga at WrestleMania 23. And he's overcome the entire corporation. John Cena helps him out. Triple H helps him out. CM Punk helps him out. A little bit of help. But Shawn Michaels, his boyhood dream comes true. He becomes WWE Champion once again. Shawn Michaels does it for all the fans. A true happy ending here in Detroit. What a match and what a fight. Michaels does it. Wait a second, you thought it was over. You thought the story was over. It's not over yet. Mr. Money in the Bank, Mr. Kennedy, he won the Money in the Bank briefcase earlier on in the night. Mr. Kennedy is coming down to the ring with the briefcase. Mr. Kennedy cashes in Money in the Bank. Mr. Kennedy is cashing in on the WWE Championship. He wants the title. He's cashing in on Shawn Michaels. Michaels just went to war. And then Kennedy gets him with the flatliner. And then Kennedy gets him on the top rope. Oh no. Kennedy. Green Bay plunge to Shawn Michaels on the chair. Ref counts. And Kennedy does it. Kennedy becomes the WWE Champion. Mixed reactions, but Kennedy does it. Instead of failing the drug test, he becomes WWE Champion the same night that he won Money in the Bank. What a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, what a WrestleMania. What a story. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what would have happened if Umaga had become WWE Champion back in 2006.